We have the question paper. In the left, we have the document that we need to update the alignment, and we can update also the format. So step by step, we need to create a certain folder and document. Create folder, and this one we supposed to create it in the desktop. So everybody, I think, know how to create a certain folder in the desktop. I have a lot of things open, so let's close it first. So here is the first one. For example, I will create, right click, new, then certain folder. I will write my name as a student, then 5 and final name. Inside this one, imagine that I have here a certain file. Sorry, if you have two files with the same name, it will not be accepted. So final version 2, for example. Okay. At the exam, I will tell you where is the original file to copy and paste. So after that, I need to open the place that we have the original file or the source file. For example, this one. I will make copy. I will go to the new file, to the new folder, and paste the new file. So this is the first step. After that, I need to double click and open it for the updating. Here is the questions. So we finished question number 1. For question number 2, I need to insert header and footer. The first one have a name, grade, and automated date. How to make it? I will go insert. From insert, I will go header and footer. I will click add the header. And I must choose the 3 columns because they request from me 3 things: the name, grade, and automated date. So the first one I will put here my name, the same one in the folder. Second one, I will write grade 5. Here I need automated date, so I don't want to write it manually. I will go to insert. From insert, there is something called text. Under the text, there is something called date and time. Please be sure that the updated automatically is not a check, so it's not activated. You can choose any kind of date and time, any format. I choose the long one. Then you need to go back and try to close the header and footer. So now close header and footer. The second step, in the footer, insert automated page number left align. So it's 3 also things. What I need to do, I will go to insert. I will go then click at the footer. Instead of footer, I can find that there is something called page number. So it will be more easier to click at page number. To be in the footer, I will click at the bottom, but double check that the question is asking me to the left. So this one is left according to my left hand, this one is center or middle, and this one is right. I can choose this one left or this one left, any format you like, and then close. So we finish also step number 2. What the insurer is asking me, he said that the ruler must be visible. How to make it visible? If I click at view, under review, I need to check at the show that the ruler is checked. Look, if it's not a check, I cannot see the ruler. If it's a check, I can see the 2 ruler, the horizontal and the vertical. The next one, the header and footer are display. Sorry, the one before. No other text or placeholder are in the header or footer. What does that mean? So when I go up in the header, I cannot see something called text or other than what they are requesting. In the footer, I saw only page number and nothing other than that. The header and footer are displayed in all page. So this is page 1. When I scroll down, this is page 2. Now, number 2.
Free Robux from Roblox Plus.
Now, number 2, I need to, number 3, I need to check the page number. How to make page number or check if there is page break or not, Home, then I will come to the paragraph group. I need to check this one. It's called show or hide. Now, I need to scroll down within this document until I find something called page break. So I can see it here. I will put my mouse at the end of the paragraph after the dot or the full stop. You need to press in the keyboard delete and another delete. So now we don't have any page break. But what the meaning of page break? When you are writing a certain documentation, I finished the idea of certain chapter and I want to open a new chapter. Usually we do it like using insert, page break. But now they are not asking you to create one, they are asking you to delete it. So this is the way. I will go back to the home and remove the check from this one. Now, for sure without any header and any footer, and the students will make step number 1, number 2, and number 3. Now, we are at number 4. Before number 4, let's mention again why we need a page break. For example, how we create it and how we remove it. When we click insert, here for example, in the Microsoft Word document, then I click page, there is something called page break. If we are creating a certain document and there is more than one lesson, when I finish lesson 1, the idea of lesson 1, and I want to start with lesson 2, I need to open a new page. So when I click to add this page break now, only to understand why we need it, it will open for me a new page. So this is the idea. Now when I scroll up and down, all the document is after each other, the paragraph. Step number 4. I need to check that I open study. I will select study guide. So when I select study guide, and there is dots, that mean that there is a word after study guide. I need to make the style of it title. So I will go home, click on the style and make it title. So here is title. Then the font supposed to be green, and please be sure that it's not light green. It is green from the standard color, not from the theme color. The step after is introduction, the essential question. I need to select it and make the style from home, click it and make it heading 1. So this one is no spacing, this one is heading 1. I will click, and also I need to make it green. Introduction, okay, we finish it. What is an economy? So when I scroll down, I need to find what is an economy. Here is what is an economy. I need to select it, then I need to change this one to make it heading 2 from the style. I will click here, this one called heading 2, and make it also green. What is an economy? Next page, format the third header, the global economy. So now I need to select the global economy. I will also try to check where is the global economy. Here is it. And after it there is some words. I will select it. I need to go and check the global economy supposed to be heading 3. When I put the mouse here, they will set heading 2, so the next one will be heading 3, then I will choose the same green color. Number 5, format the painter to apply the format from the previous step 4 to the other header in the document, so this one. Now I need to check these 3. Where is these 3? And they must have the same format of the global economy. There is 2 ways to do it. So first way, I will go and find the globalization. So when I scroll down, I need to find the globalization. Here is it. I will go and choose the format the same like step 4. So I will click at style in the step style. Then I will go and check heading 3. So this one is called heading 3. Then make it green. I have another 2 header with the same format. So I will double click at the format painter. Look now the cursor of the mouse having a certain picture look like a brush. So now when I scroll down and find the maid, everyone, I will select it, it will take the same style and the same color. Also still activated because I double click on it. I need also to choose the summary or summary. Here is summary. I will select it, it will take the same format. طب it's still activated. I can press on it and deactivate. So now step number 6, format the third header, the story of a toy car. So when I scroll up, I need to find the story of the toy car. I will select it, then I will go and make it heading 4. So click here and make it heading 4. And also supposed to be green. Now, 7, use the format painter to apply the format from the previously. Step 6, key vocabulary. I will scroll down and find key vocabulary. Here is key vocabulary. Like what I said, you have two choices. You can go and select it, go to style and make it heading 4, or you can use the format painter and copy the format. Now, we have this table and the student supposed to be familiar with it. If I press one mouse at Control and another mouse at S, it will be save the document. It is the same like from file when I click save, not save as, save. Control O, it will make control or it will make open for a new document. I don't need it, I will return back. Control C, it will copy, we need it. Control V, it's paste. Control X will delete a certain selected text. Control N, it will try to open for me a new document. Now, Control Z, it will undo. Control Y, we do. Control F will find a certain one. We will use some of these, but try to be familiar with it. Now, number 5, copy header, introduction, the introduction. So I will scroll up and try to find this one. Here is it. I selected and paste it at the end of the document. So Control C, and I will scroll down to the page down until in the keyboard press page down to the end of the document. It's supposed to be after the last sentence of the paragraph, the new line. Then Control and V will make it paste. You can also do the same, like right click, paste. It will do the same, but I need it only once. Now, number 6, find the word company. So I need to go to this Microsoft Word, the document, Control and F. I need to check Control F, what it. So when I press here, Control F, I need to write company. When I write company, he give me a 3 sentence have the word company. How can I replace it with enterprise? With Control F, I cannot replace. How can I replace? Control H. I need to write company and I can replace it with the word enterprise. So, and this one can be capital E. So make it like this. First click find next to find the 3 company. Then click replace. Another way for it, I will go editing and there is replace. It is the same like the shortcut. The second one. طبعا if we make any spelling mistake, we can click right click and fix the spelling according to the suggestion. Now, scroll down, layout and settings. So I need to change the page orientation to landscape and change the page size to A4. So now I will go to layout. Then they said orientation. I will click on the orientation and make it landscape. Now change the page size. It's the same layout. Here is size and make it A4. It is the same page that we give it for the students as a worksheet or as any question paper. Apply numbering. So now I need to find something called step 1. I can use Control F and write here step 1 and press. So here is the sentences that I needed. So when I scroll up a little bit, okay, again, here is it. So I need to select from step 1, all of it, until fabric, but there is something even, so I can collect all of it now, for now. Now, after that, they said that I need to apply numbering for the text. So I will go to the home. I will go under the paragraph. This is numbering. I need to make it 1, 2, 3 with the dot. So this is correct. طب, the second numbering, let me scroll up. Apply numbering as A, B, C for buying resources until movies. So now I will click Control F and delete what I have. Try to write buying. So I need to double check that buying is a start of a sentence. So I need to select from buying until the end of the last sentence. Let me close the navigation and select again. So this is what we need. Let's go to the left now. I need to make the numbering A, B, and C. I will come here under paragraph, add the numbering, choose A, B, and C. And this is what they are requesting. Now they said create a new line by pressing the enter key after the words the earn to into the fabric. So this one I need to go again. Control F, delete what I have here, and write the yarn into fabric and press. I find it. What they are asking me, close the navigation, they're asking me and there is a dot. So after the dot or the full stop, I can put the cursor. They said create a new line by pressing enter. So I will press enter. It's not included with the numbering before, so press back space. طيب. Now, paragraph and alignment number 10. There is right align, center align, and justify medium. I need according to what? To paragraphs. So, the paragraph that start with a global economy. Control F, A, global. Here is it. So it's a start with a global economy. So I need to select a global economy. Here is it. Select this paragraph. It's a small paragraph. What we need to do with it? Right align. So this one is right align. Now, center align. Select the paragraph that starts with win countries idea. So also I will come here and I can see it. It's after it. I can select the whole paragraph and be sure that it's the whole paragraph. All of these. After that, they said center align. So I will come here and in the home, let me scroll up a little bit. And under the paragraph, here is the center align. The second one, or the third one, justify medium for so how does global economy. So now I can click Control F and write so, comma. They give me this one, yes. So I need to select now the same paragraph. I need to select whole paragraph, all of these, and try to make it justify medium also from paragraph. Here is certain alignment called justify. When I click, I can find justify low, justify medium, and apply it. The last things, if you notice while you are working here in this Microsoft Word, there is some line blue, some line red. So it's something error or a problem with the spelling or the grammar. How to fix that? I need to run a spell and grammar check. I will go review under proving. I will click spell and grammar check. Try to apply what they suggest for you and try to read it to check that it's correctly. Change everything, but don't change your name because it's Arabic name and maybe the computer will not recognize it and understand our name. So if you're writing your name correctly, don't change it, ignore it. Until it's reach my name, you will see that. So now it's fixing all spelling and grammar. Here is my name, I will ignore it. The last things I need to save my change and please double check that it's included in the marks. If I click X, they will ask me, do you want to save? I must always say save. And good luck, my dear students. Okay.